What up and welcome to Rama Screen YouTube channel, and here's my review of Netflix new documentary series Into the Fire, The Lost Daughter. Let's rock this. Wow, this latest true crime documentary from Netflix is jaw-dropping. I know, I've said that before about other Netflix true crime docus in the past, but this one will blow your mind because Into the Fire is such an emotional roller coaster ride. The twists and turns in this story are unbelievable. If you had not heard of this specific case before, don't look it up, don't Google it, just let this whole docu unveil the whole thing through the eyes of one relentless woman named Kathy. It's a missing person case that at one point got you feeling kind of hopeful that perhaps the girl could be found, but then as they peel back the layers, especially on the second episode, it gets more and more tragic and simultaneously more and more infuriating. It's a story of one mother's undying resilience against all odds and naysayers to find out the truth about her daughter's fate. The revelations in Into the Fire are earth-shattering. Directed by Ryan White and produced by Charlize Theron, in Into the Fire, The Lost Daughter, a mother finds herself drawn into a labyrinth of unanswered questions when she discovers the daughter she gave up for adoption many years ago has disappeared. If you're wondering why Oscar winner Charlize Theron is involved with this project, well, some of you may know that while Charlize never believes in the concept of marriage, which would probably piss off a lot of right-wingers out there, but she is, however, has always been a firm believer in the concept of adoption. She is an adoptive parent herself of two lovely kids. And so the story of Kathy trying to locate her lost daughter apparently resonates with Charlize in terms of the fact that no kid deserves to end up in a nightmare home like the one that Andrea found herself in. So there are two episodes of Into the Fire. The first one focuses on Kathy and what leads her to investigating this case. And the second episode is, well, that's when everything comes to surface. The two-episode format is definitely effective in a sense that it messes with your expectations, although arguably the first episode moves and feels more like a biographical journey, which can be a bit of a tearjerker, whereas the second episode moves and feels more like a regular true crime docu, riveting, methodical, and chilling. Now, I know some of you might quickly pass judgment on Kathy, but guys, don't you think Kathy already feels that guilt? She herself says it on one of the episodes, wondering what would have happened if she had been brave enough to defy her mom and actually raise Andrea, aka Alexis. And you gotta empathize and understand the circumstances of many of the mothers out there who've had to give up their child, whether it be economic pressure or mental immaturity, whatever the reason behind it. It's not an easy decision. It's never an easy decision. Yeah, Kathy on this docu may come across as rough and gruff at times, but she is not the bad guy. If anything, the bad guy is Dennis Bowman's wife, Brenda, even more so than Dennis himself, who is the evil serial killer, because Brenda is an enabler, and you can argue, well, Rama, she's a victim of Dennis's manipulations. Well, give me a break, will you? Are you telling me that Brenda doesn't share an ounce of blame for having looked the other way all those years, for making excuses for her husband all those years? And on top of that, she has the gall to keep saying, oh, Kathy gave up her right, so I'm Andrea's mother. Well, bitch, if you are Andrea's mother, then you did a pretty shitty job. You suck at it. You dropped the ball and now she's dead. Wow, somebody give her a fucking medallion. Sorry. It's just that kind of mentality just makes me so angry. So yeah, overall I give Into the Fire, The Lost Daughter the rating of 4.5 out of 5. This is a sad, unfortunate tale of adoption gone horribly wrong, which I hope does not diminish or discourage the idea of adoption itself, the idea of placing a child in a loving home and in a better life.